Girls, something really exciting happened. Must be exciting to have you all worked up. What's going on, sweetie? Rarity just booked a venue for me. It's going to be my very first official concert singing for people. Wow, that's actually really impressive, Sweetie Belle. Yeah, way to go. That's a big step for you. Something wrong? Actually, as exciting as it is, I'm pretty nervous. It's my first concert. I don't know what exactly I'm supposed to do. I suppose that does make sense. Kinda jumping in head first. We should talk to an expert. Maybe they can help us out. That sounds good, but who can we get? Do we know anyone good with music? If nothing else, we can always ask around. Wow, this place is pretty decently sized. Are that many people coming to hear you sing, sweetie? I dunno. I kind of thought it was going to be a smaller place, but Rarity wanted my first real concert to be a big success, so she's pouring a lot of money into this. Well, no pressure then. Ah, you must be the girls who called for our help. Ah, you actually came! Thank goodness! Yo, anything to help a fellow aspiring artist. Having you two here is going to be so much help. I feel like I can actually relax a little. Your first concert is quite a big occasion. There's going to be a lot of work to do, but we'll make sure it goes off without a hitch. First order of business, more lights. This place doesn't have nearly enough stage lights for performance. I suddenly got a bad feeling about this. I assure you, she has the best of intentions in mind. Whew. Gonna have to run some tests to make sure all the lights are lined up correctly and working. Oh, and can't forget the sound system. I'm not worried about that, though. Are you sure you can do it all by yourself? Know anyone else around here that's familiar with the lighting and sound system? I did some stage effects for a school talent show once. Oh, I need to feed Lightning. Can you hold him while I get his bottle? Sup? Tavy, help! Jeez, Vinyl, that's not how you hold a baby. Come here. There, it's okay. Check, 1, 2, sound check. Things are sounding good on this end. You know, you're really good at handling a baby. You think so? Yeah, it took me a while to get everything just right. Studying for how to care for your baby is actually different from actually doing it. That makes sense, though it seems you've been doing well so far. Thanks, though honestly I couldn't handle it alone. If I didn't have Mom or my friends, I'd probably be overwhelmed. Does his father not help? That's complicated. It's not that he doesn't, it's just that he's off school right now. And, so he can get a good job. Plus, we're not exactly together, but he still wants to take responsibility. It's kind of a mess. I see. Do you think Octavia would be a good babysitter? She seems like the type. Well, if we're ever in Ponyville again, or you find yourself in Manhattan, we'd be willing to help out as well. Whoa, really? Honestly, every little bit helps a lot, so I'd be really grateful. Of course, it's the least we can do. Ever thought of recording it for friends abroad? Like, alongside the two Alpers? One thing at a time! I'm still trying to wrap my head around performing this as a concert! Hey, warn me if you're gonna make high-pitched tones. That's all of the hard work done. It's up to you now, sweetie. Are you feeling nervous? Probably a bit more than I'm letting on, but this is my first concert after all. You'll do fine. I remember my first concert. You've practiced a lot. Just be confident in your skill and you'll do fine. You're right. I'm sure I'll do fine, but I definitely have butterflies. We all worked hard. Let's see. What are you talking about? You barely did anything. Vinyl did most of the work. Well, I had to listen to it. So, are you two like a thing? I've been watching your blog for some time now, and I may say I love it. But besides that, I'm still a tiny bit confused. Are you two in a relationship that every pony knows of? A secret one, or just very, very good friends? So do you and Vinyl have some sort of love relationship between you two? Besides being roommates, is there more to both of you, Vinyl, relationship-wise? Or are you two just simply good friends? Yes. We've been together for a while now. You kids have anyone for Hearts and Hooves Day? Well, I recently started dating my new boyfriend, and Sweetie Belle and Apple Bloom have some weird on-again, off-again thing going on they're not telling me about. Do not! Do too. We were totally in the same thing. We had the thing like that for a while too. Really? How did you two do it? Not really sure how to explain that. Relationships are a weird thing. You said it. But do you really think two friends can be in a relationship? Or even two girls? Absolutely. You have to think, it's not what you love, it's who you love. You don't love a girl, you love someone who loves you back. Huh. I never really thought about it that way. Were you two friends before you committed it to a relationship? Oh yeah, totally. Tavia was like my best friend ever. The whole girlfriend thing just happened, you know? It was like one day we were suddenly in that kind of relationship. But do you know if someone really loves you and it's not like, you know, a sex thing? Is that something you're worried about with your boyfriend? Well, not with Rumble, no, but, well, with Lightning's father. It's okay. You don't have to talk about it. I can understand why you would ask that. For a while, Scratch liked to pretend to hit on me a lot. Well, I say pretend. She would hit on me a lot. I wondered for a while if she liked me just for my looks, but thinking back now, she would only ever do it when we were alone together, and usually to lighten the mood. I see now that she respected that I wasn't comfortable with that stuff in public, and she never made me uneasy about it. In fact, even though I was unsure at the time, Scratch always made me feel comfortable around her. She never crossed that line between joking and being serious. She made a real effort to be mindful of my feelings, and she always did her best to respect that. Sorry I'm rambling. I think my point is that they respect your feelings more than they care about your appearance or the physical part of being in a relationship. I don't mind that you rambled. It was pretty enlightening. It's definitely like what we have going on right now. Oh? And do you feel like Apple Bloom respects you? Yeah, of course. She flirts with me a lot, but mostly when we're alone together. She likes to tease me a lot, kind of like how you described with Vinyl. Then maybe you two have something. Maybe, but I'm still uncertain. I've never really been with another girl before. Oh, I understand. Before I met Scratch, I was unsure myself. And I bet the sex is awesome too. You know it. Oh yeah. High five! Oh my gosh, you can be so embarrassing! Scratch, Apple Bloom, that's not appropriate to talk about in public. It was really nice to just sit down and talk about all this. Thank you, both of you. You're welcome. Anytime you need, feel free to ask us. We've been down that path. Well, we're pretty much done with lunch here. Let's head back to the venue and get a little more practice in before the big show. How are you feeling, sweetie? Actually, I'm feeling a little better about things. Let's go. Night of the concert. Wow, the house is packing pretty quickly. A lot of people want to hear you sing, sweetie. Ugh, don't tell me that! Just keep everything we've told you in mind, sweetie. You're going to be fantastic. Believe in yourself and you'll shine. It's too late to turn back now. I just gotta face it head on, no matter how many butterflies I have. That's the spirit. We should probably head to our seats. The concert's gonna start soon. I finished the last-minute checks and everything's humming as it should. If anything goes wrong, I'll personally kick the tech guy's butt for you. I don't know what I'd do without you guys. Thank you so much. Thank us once you finish with the concert. That's the hard part. Now, go out there and shine like the star you are. Congratulations once again, Sweetie Belle. You are wonderful. Thank you, and thanks for all of the work you two did. No prob. I live for this stuff. It's been an awesome weekend. It was great hanging out with you two. Likewise, this was really fun. I hope we can do this again sometime. Next time you're in Ponyville, let's catch up. All aboard! Until next time, bye, Octavia. Ooh! Let the ancient artifact go, fiend. It belongs in a museum. Oh, and who's going to make me? You? Of course, that relic is too important to let you have. Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's one tiny problem with that. And what's that? Now let's see if this artifact works as intended. Communicating with overworldly beings of immense power, I should be able to learn a lot. Is this working? Hello, otherworldly beings? Would you want to shoot lasers out of your eyes? Oh, I heard that. I guess it does work. Hello there? How is the child? Is he all right? Child? What child? I don't have a child. Does communicating with otherworldly beings mean reading Tumblr asks? I guess. I don't know what a Tumblr is, but is that the dimension you reside in? Yeah, shake that plot, Twilight. Stop staring at my ass. Ooh, a new toy. Yes, we will have so much fun with you. To Starlight, you're fat. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna sit here and watch Starlight get piled up by questionable asks. Welcome to Tumblr, Starlight. You stumbled on the wrong blog, sadly. I'm already starting to regret this, but I come this far, might as well try and figure this out. I hope you like going insane. You just entered a world more chaotic than Discord. Draw the short stick, didn't you? I mean, from all the possible dimensions you could have possibly made contact, your artifact is linked to Tumblr. By the way, the one talking about your plot? Yeah, they are rather common here. You'll have to filter them out. What exactly were you hoping to learn? Because you made a poor choice asking us. You have no idea what consequences your dimensional tampering shall create. First observation, I'm talking to a multitude of beings, not just one. I can also discern what each of you is saying. It also seems you can hear me as well. So you seek knowledge from us? What would you like to know, young unicorn? Ah, yes, cutting to the chase. I like it. Yes, I'm looking to gain more power, and my research showed me that you have the power to teach it to me. I was hoping to learn it and become more powerful. Talk to otherworldly beings? Yeah, sure, not like we can actually do anything. Poof! You're an Aristellian. See how much that did? You may touch only the lamp. Starlight, run. Just run. They might miss you if you run. It's too late for me. Go! Well, your powers are certainly very real. Sweet Celestia, I have a penis. Look, kid. You're messing with stuff you can't control. So go back before you get hurt. Got it? Starlight, we can't teach you our powers. We can just make them. Starlight is American. Okay, enough of these shenanigans. Spill, Starlight, why do you want to obtain more power? What do you have to gain by getting more? Whew, thank you for turning me back. So, Starlight, why do you want to be more powerful? I have a mission to make Equestria truly prosperous, but my goal has been throttled several times. Ponies do not know true peace, only complain miserably. Starlight, do you have a problem with Twilight, or are you just jealous? While I do not know how you know Twilight, she is the harbinger of Equestria's problems. So as long as she is in power, I cannot save Equestria, nor can I just get rid of her. Or else, I risk Equestria's destruction. And what are you specifically looking to learn, Unicorn? Fear me, young one, for I am the master of space and time. You have come with a question. What is it you wish to know? Child, you cannot comprehend our power. I must become more powerful. I have to be strong enough that once Twilight is gone, I can save Equestria from the threats she defeats. Only then will we have equality. You want to become more powerful to be able to defeat Twilight and take the mantle of responsibility that is to defend Equestria from threats? Let me tell you this, you can't be trusted with the powers we can gift you, the weapons of war that can be brought to bear against Twilight simply because of your ideas. We call you child because with your mentality, that is all that you and your equality will cripple Equestria, not save it. No ponies can ever be equal, only we, the Anonymous, can be equal, for we have no face, no heart, no will, but the whims of the realms between. Join us, Starlight, join us and experience true equality. Join us and spread to 1,000 Equestrias, 100,000 worlds beyond. Be Starlight Glimmer no more. Become Anonymous. Be one with the many. Join us, join us, join us. How utterly condescending. I will say this once, Shimmer. You cannot understand our power, nor can you handle it. You're but one fool that wishes for power. Twilight may cause problems, but also overcomes them. That is true power, the ability to fix problems that you create. I'm sorry to say, we have nothing to teach. What we want to happen only happens because the one with the power makes it happen for us. If they disagree, it simply will not happen. Don't you get it, Starlight? Only us can use this power. We could give you our help, though. I refuse to believe there is no way for me to obtain your power. Even if it can't be taught, power like that can be given, and from there I can learn how to harness it. You dare contact the realm of eternal knowledge and madness. We demand a tribute of knowledge in exchange. Tell me, what is your favorite color? Oh, that's all you need? Well, okay. It's blue. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA start. Did you get that, Starlight? I don't feel any different. Are you sure it worked? Oh, hey, Twilight. Wait, this isn't right. I meant to teleport somewhere else, but I got pulled towards some strange power. Oh, we'll see you later, Starlight. I have no idea who that was. Little Pony. In order to gain access to our power, you must first answer me these questions. 3. What is your name? What is your crest? And what is the aircraft of velocity of an unladen swallow? Starlight, tell me, what is the airspeed philosophy of an unladen swallow? Okay, easy enough. I'm Starlight Glimmer. My quest is to bring equality to Equestria, and, damn it, I've never been a math expert. Is it 42? What exactly do you think equality is? True equality unites us all, regardless of gender, race, age, or looks, that no pony is better than the other, that there are no conflicts involving easily solvable disputes, to have all an equal home, equal food, and equal chances at family, to all be considered one. That is equality. Starlight, what exactly is wrong with your universe? Has Twilight become evil, or are you just overreacting again? Is this about Starburst? I thought things were settled between two of you. Twilight Sparkle herself is not evil. She is, however, misguided and leading Equestria into disarray with her version of friendship. As for Sunburst, I have not spoken to him in many years, but one day he will join the Canterlot of Equality. You are not the first Starlight Glimmer to blow smoke about equality. I don't know what's going through your mind, but you hurt her. We hurt you, and I don't think we won't. Actually, I think most of us like Twilight. Just give up. You're not getting any help with that. Just give the amulet back to Daring Do, will you? Twilight Sparkle is a false prophet. She lures you in with the promises of friendship, but does nothing more than preach. She will not give you a home, or food, or true companionship. She just wants to lead you in astray, to forever be in conflict with each other and never know peace. Shimmer, stop your search for knowledge. Your mind will surely die if you have our knowledge. I don't care. I'd rather die than continue to let Twilight Sparkle destroy everything I've worked to achieve. I have an idea. Let's give an angry unicorn chaos magic. Poof, you have chaos magic. You may choose to keep it or not. Huh? Oh, yes. This'll do. Hello, Twilight Sparkle. I hope you're ready for round 2. Things will be a little different this time. Are you really going to fight Twilight like this? I thought you were after equality. How is this power equal to Twilight's? Oh, equality is coming. I just have to get rid of the biggest nuisance to it first. Okay, Starlight, time to wreak havoc on the so-called false prophet and bring true equality to this land. Starlight, the thing with chaos magic is, well, it's really powerful, but it doesn't really ever do what you want it to do. Be careful. Seems like it's working just fine to me. Give Starlight a dragon and a star book. Wait, what? Get your hooves off of him! Well, Starlight, it seems like one of the add-ons gave you chaos magic. Great. I guess we'll have to roll with this. Starlight, we gave you this power and we can easily take it away. Don't disappoint us. Heh. Like hell I'm letting go of this power while things are just starting to get interesting. You've been a very bad mare, Starlight. Starlight Glimmer, we strip you of her power. What? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. All right, Starlight. What do you have to say for Starlight? What have I done? I gotta say, that was really cold of you, Twilight. Ugh. 29 lives. Seems that magic wasn't the only thing I was gifted. She thinks you're dead, and you waste the opportunity by announcing your presence so she has time to block the attack that would have snapped her completely unaware spine otherwise. Combat effectiveness or theatrics. Pick one and stick with it. But it's not as fun if she doesn't know I'm the one killing her. Where are Twilight's friends in all this? Hey, Starbitch! Get away from my friend! Whoa! Ha! I got you in a headlock, meanie! Now surrender! Starlight, what are you doing? I knew she would have got him with the full Nelson! There, a nice defensive bubble keeping everyone else out. It's just you and me, Sparkle. Why are you doing this? Things don't have to be this way. We could have been friends, Starlight. Oh yes, I'm very aware of that. I'll never forget that moment when you destroyed my time travel plans and offered me your friendship. It seared into my mind, Twilight, you offering me that smile with your hoof extended, as if you could just fix me, that I was just a problem child that you could mold into a different person. Every time I close my eyes, I see that fake, wretched smile. You're no saint, Twilight. You're a delusional mare playing princess who thinks she can do what she thinks is best for everyone. So long as you're saving the world, you can do no wrong, yes? That all of your foes are just misguided or don't understand. They just need you to set them straight. Miss Absolutely Perfect Princess Twilight Sparkle. I have no desire to see Equestria destroyed, but I don't want to see you as ruler mare. You cannot fix me with your friendship, Twilight. I know what I'm doing, I've always known, but you have no idea what you're doing. A clueless mare with so much power leading those who are just as clueless will only lead to destruction. I scare you, Twilight. I scare you because you can't control me, because I challenge everything you've ever known, because I won't just roll over and accept your friendship as if being friends is as easy as that. I scare you, and I like that. I'm glad I was born a unicorn, Twilight. Challenging you just wouldn't be as fun otherwise. Let's give Twilight more power! Okay, Starlight, this is it. We add-ons take away your chaos power. Alright, enough of that. I'll be taking your chaos magic back. I need them for reasons. Idiots. Your magic can only directly affect me. I'm the one wearing the amulet. Twilight can't even hear you. You also already took my powers away once. That's not working again. If you want to save Twilight, you're gonna have to do better. Haha, got your horn. Your horn is now an icing cone. Alakazam! Poof! You are now born an Earth Pony. We can't take away your powers, but we can take away your magic. Now you have no horn. Huh? Starlight! Your horn! So it is. Surrender, Starlight! Without your horn, you can't beat me. Oh, Twilight, you're an alicorn. That means you should know what Earth Ponies specialize in. Earth Ponies are very strong. So, Twilight, if you can, any last words while I crush your trachea? I think that's enough of fun for one day. What? 28 lives. The hell? Why are you interfering now?
I don't like the way you attack Twilight. It's one thing to take them prisoner and threaten them, but when you actually hurt someone, it's going too far.
Oh yeah, Discord is here. Have fun. Do you think you're strong enough to go up against the God of Chaos himself?
And I also don't like making you counterfeit chaos energy by using that Tumblr dimension. And another thing.
Okay, I get it. Shut up. I'm not an idiot. Even I can tell I can't beat you, even while manipulating them into giving me more power. So what's my punishment?
Oh, that's not up to me. That's up to her.
You know, you don't deserve much forgiveness, so if she does forgive you, you're really lucky. In the undying words of AC Race Beast, we're gonna forgive her, aren't we? Oh, well, that's boring. It's Twilight Sparkle. I'm not actually going to be punished for nearly killing her. Starlight, you really have no intentions to make any friends. Not even one? I had friends, Starlight. You took them away from me. I don't need new ones. Then, I'm sorry. You will be detained, stripped of your magic, and put into the dungeon until a trial can be held for your full punishment. Ooh, look at the big mare actually able to give out fitting punishments.
If you're not satisfied with that, that's for hurting my wife.
Later. I cannot believe what a joke this is. You don't have dungeons, so you're just locking me into a guest room? I should have tried to kill you sooner. This is serious, Starlight. I don't know what that necklace Discord took from you is, but it can have a corrupting effect on its wearer, and that might reduce your sentence, but you still tried to assassinate royalty. Do you know how much hot water you are in? What are you, my mom? Ugh, I swear, Starlight, things don't change with you. May Tartarus have mercy on your soul. Oh, love you too, Twi. Well, that plan almost worked. It just wasn't quite enough power. How much will I need, I wonder? So long as that deity is on their side, it won't be easy. Oh well, got plenty of time to ponder it now. I wonder what that dumb chaos god is up to anyway.
And there is just a normal ancient relic now. Here you are, darling, fit for a museum.
I'm just glad to have it back. Equestria's past is just too present to let it stolen.
Yes, I closed communications with that dimension a while ago. We don't need some relic forcing it open again. After all, the end is coming, and they'd only be a distraction.
And just one more thing. A hat! There. Now my little stallion is ready to face the cold. Gaku! Mom, we're off to Twilight.
Alright, have fun, sweetie.
Monthly Scootaloo, Season 4.
Yes, hello? Can I help? Hello, Sandy. It's been a long time, hasn't it? What? No words of welcome to an old... Ugh, you still hit hard. Even after all these years.
What in Tartarus do you think you're doing here?
Would you believe me if I said I only came to talk? 'Cause it is the truth.
We don't have shit to talk about, High Rise. How dare you show your face around here?
Look, I know I'm the last pony in Equestria you want to see, but there's something I need to talk with you about. If you'll let me say my piece, I'll promise I'll get out of your hair and you'll never see me again.
This is more than your no-good ass deserves, but fine.
What? No coffee or tea?
You're pushing your luck as it is, jackass.
Fine, I won't deny I deserve the hostile treatment. It's been, what, 15 years since we last saw each other?
It went too quickly if you ask me.
She's certainly grown into quite the mare, hasn't she?
Not that you even cared.
So I couldn't help but notice she was carrying a baby.
She takes after her mother a little too much.
So it's actually hers?
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Is there a point to you being here, or should I just kick you out now?
You're right. I really should get to the point. And that point is, I'm a screw-up. I'm a washed-out has-been who is basically pony trash. And to a degree, I at least finally realized that. I was a scumbag and just wanted to sleep around, and the moment responsibility reared its ugly head, I just ran away. And the very least I could do was at least give the ponies I hurt an apology.
Ugh, you're 7 years too late, High Rise. I was never the one you needed to apologize to.
Yeah, too little too late, I suppose. I only heard about what happened when I went searching for everyone I hurt. I'm not looking to jump back into my daughter's life at this point either. I've been gone too long for that. So, that was it, really. To just say, I'm sorry.
If a half-assed apology from a stallion I never wanted to see again is all you have to offer in being here, you should leave already.
You're right. I'll go ahead and see myself out. Oh, there was one thing before I go. I've slept around quite a bit, but I didn't make it a habit of leaving a lot of kids around. I did, however, leave another one in Ponyville. I believe she's currently a schoolteacher here. I'm not clear on the details. Her mother wanted even less to do with me than you did. Do with that info what you will, though. Have a good life, Sandy. You won't be seeing me again.
Meanwhile, alright, Scootaloo, for the most part, these tests will be fairly straightforward. The first thing I'll need you to do is to reproduce the magic you summoned during the Hades attack, so that I can see it for myself, and we'll study it from there. Don't worry about destroying the room either. I've magically sealed it to keep a damage to a minimum, and if anything should break, I can just repair it.
And I'll happily take care of Lightning, so no need to hold back either. I won't let a pebble touch him.
Well, I can certainly try. I had to get really angry to do it, though. Well, try putting yourself back into that state of mind. Remember what made you angry, and use that to channel your magic like you did before. Anything yet? I'm remembering Diamond Tiara's stupid face and everything awful she's ever said to me, but I'm not feeling anything. Are you sure it was anger triggering the reaction? I'm pretty sure. Both times I used it, it came from a place of anger. Is it possible you can't use it now because Hades is in here? I guess that makes sense. Alright. Let's instead start with what that power felt like. When you were summoning the power, was it coming from inside of you or an outside source? You know, it didn't feel like it came from within me. It really felt like I was draining Hades of his power and then using it for myself. Draining magic? Alright, if that's the nature of your power, I want you to try and drain magic from me then. You sure? I have plenty of magic, so it should be fine. If you say so. Still nothing? I'm really trying, Twilight, I promise. What would be different about Hades and me that would allow you to drain energy from him but not me? Hey Scoots, for the sake of variable testing, could you try and drain magic for me too? Sure, I can try. Huh? Well, that definitely worked. Huh. The magic is different, but this is definitely how it felt when I absorbed power from Hades. Interesting. So you can't draw magic from me, but you can draw it from Sunset. I wonder what the connection is. I'm still going over it in my head, but I have a possible theory. Hades comes from Tartarus, a place of existence separate from ours, which means him and his magic are not from Equestria. That magic Scootaloo is draining from me, that's the magic I acquired from across the mirror. Not my normal magic. It's magic not native to Equestria. I see, so you're suggesting that Scootaloo can drain magic that comes from different dimensions? Exactly, or that's the theory at least. But why, though? I haven't done anything that should make this possible. Well, that's what science is for. We'll get to the bottom of this for sure. We've at least got a starting point now, and that'll help a lot. Oh, he's even cuter in his winter gear. Gaku! It'll take us a while to go through the results, but we'll contact you when we figure something out. You can make your way home, right? Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me. Hey, you, come here. Cute kid you got there. I'm not supposed to talk to you, and you know that. Oh, come on, I'm not hurting anyone. I know I'm a criminal, but what am I going to do while under the ever-watchful eye of Overlord Twilight Sparkle? She's not it's a figure of speech. You're a figure of speech. Smooth comeback. Look, I'm trying to head home. Do you have a reason for stopping me? I do, actually. Something weird is going on with that Twilight is trying to figure out. Right? Well, what if I told you that I could figure it out in half the time it takes her? I'd say you're full of bad word, and I'm not gonna say it in front of my baby. Well, I have to commend your ability to reserve than your profanity, then. Meanwhile, is that something we should worry about? I don't think I've seen this kind of thing before. Yeah. It is a big interdimensional event making itself visible. They rarely affect anything on our end. It's just flashy. Oh, well, it is very pretty. I'll have Discord double-check the dimensional barrier, just to be safe. I'm telling the truth, though. Twilight's study of magic pertains to the safety and confines of what is allowed by Princess Celestia and the Canterlot Archives. But there's so much more magic out there that she hasn't even begun to tap into yet. I have, though. I've used spells that Twilight could only dream of. Do you know that when we fought in a magic duel that she lost to me, right? Twilight beat you. Everyone knows that. Everyone's heard that story Twilight told them. All I wanted to do was destroy Twilight's friendships so she could understand what it was like to be me. But she showed me what doing so meant. Destroying her friendships meant destroying Equestria, and I never wanted that, so I surrendered. So instead of trying to destroy Equestria, I focused on trying to destroy her. And I would have if it hadn't been for her demigod friends stepping in and ruining everything. You're not exactly endearing your cause to me. My point is, I'm better than Twilight, and I can prove it to you. And I'll have helped you figure out what's going on. And what would I have to do for you in return, huh? Try and help you escape? Fat chance. Nothing like that. I already told you what I want. I simply want to prove that I am better at Twilight than her own game. No escape plans, no using my magic, just brain against brain. And you'll get the help you're looking for in the process. It's win-win. So, let me get this straight. All you want to do is try and guess what's going on with me, and if you get it right before Twilight and Sunset can figure it out, you'll be satisfied. That's right. And you won't need me to somehow get you out of your cell or unlock your horn to do it? If I'm lying, may Celestia strike me down. I don't get it. Why would you want to do that for me? I'm not a monster or an even villain, Scootaloo. I don't have some grand scheme to destroy Equestria. If anything, I want to protect it. The only person I've ever wanted to hurt is Twilight Sparkle, and that was because she got in the way of my ambitions and dreams. I genuinely want to help you, out of the goodness of my heart, because helping Equestria is what I want. And if I can do that for even one of the citizens, then I'll be happy. Okay, fine, I'll bite. I've got nothing to lose by letting you try. I'm glad we could see things eye to eye. Now tell me everything you know about what's going on with you. One explanation later. Draining magic from other dimensions? That's where they were before I left, so yeah. Well, I give them credit. That's better than I was expecting of them. However, I'm pretty sure I actually know what's going on with you. Oh, really? You doubt me? I'm not actually expecting you to outthink the two smartest ponies I know. Well, I can tell you where they've already failed. They're addressing the symptoms of what is going on with you, not the cause of it. Oh? I've spent a lot of time researching a very specific topic, Scootaloo, and I'm certain this falls under my studies. Tell me, what do you know about alternate dimensions? Enough to know there are Equestrias where things happen differently at key events in their pasts and change the future. Heck, I've met alternate versions of myself when the border was more casual between dimensions before Discord seared them off. That makes things easier then. Now let me ask you this. Could you pinpoint that when that history changed for that dimension? How would I know that? Alternate dimensions come from even just one event changing, right? So it could be as small as a leaf landing in a different spot. Not quite. Through extinctive research, I've confirmed that a leaf landing in the wrong spot or anything equally insignificant does not cause an alternate dimension. It has to be a significant event. A change that could alter a pony's destiny. Like, for instance, having a child in one dimension, but not the other. Wait, you're saying I'm the cause of our timeline being this way? Maybe not all of the changes, but at least the cause of where we are currently in time. How does that make any sense? And why would that give me dimensional draining powers? Do you think that alternate timelines just happen? That they appear out of nowhere? Just like with anything else in this world, it involves magic. When the timeline changes, it creates a new branch while things diverge. Both branches will continue forward, but the new one will initially be unstable. So how does it become stable? By drawing in the magic surrounding either to stabilize itself until it can stand on its own. And what would be the best point in that dimension to draw magic to for stabilization? It wouldn't be any other point than the point that caused the change, the pillar of the entire dimension. If it crumbled, then the entire dimension would crumble with it. So wait, you're telling me that at some point I became the pillar of this entire dimension, and that because of that, I can drain magic from other dimensions? That's exactly what I'm telling you. You don't have any evidence to back that up. You're just making things up. I've never heard of anything like that before.
You really think so little of my deductions, Scootaloo? Answer me this. How often do normal ponies encounter magic from other dimensions? Then, how often are they the pillar point of that dimension? And then, what would make them think to even try to absorb magic from that other dimension? With how rarely this happens and how scarce the research on it is, do you really think you've heard about it by now? Everything I've been told you is the truth based on my own conclusions, and I guarantee it's only a matter of time before Twilight says the same thing.
So, let's just say for a moment that I actually believe you, which right now I'm having a hard time doing. I just have to live with having magic draining powers forever?
No, certainly not. You're only going to have this power long enough to stabilize the dimension. Once everything's picture perfect and stable, you'll be the pillar point, but you won't be able to drain magic anymore. It's just simply a matter of time.
So that's just it then. I can drain magic for now and it'll go away on its own?
That's exactly right.
Well, I'd say I've given you a chance to say what you think. Whether you're right or not, we'll just have to wait and see what Twilight and Sunset say. Until that happens, I'm heading home.
Oh, but of course. Have a safe trip home. She's a good kid. I almost feel bad for using her like this. Almost.
Well, that was probably the most interesting trip to the castle I've ever had. Hades was just the norm around here. You just slept through the whole thing, too, didn't you, Lightning? Oh well, you're just a baby. None of this really matters to you in the end. Mom, I'm home.
We're in the kitchen, sweetie.
We?
Hello, Scootaloo. Having a good day?
Whatever it is, I didn't do it. I have no idea how those eggs got in his desk.
Scootaloo, you're not in trouble for anything. I promise.
Oh. Well then, I retract my statement.
I'll try and look past it for now.
So, what brings you here, Miss Cheerilee?
Well, Scootaloo, it is something that is... well, it's a lot to take in at once.
At this point in my life, I've had so much happen that I can probably handle whatever it is.
Are you sure?
No, I'm just taking a big game. But you need to say it anyway, right? So, might as well get it over with.
Well, I'm not sure where to start, so I guess I'll start where I did. I got a letter from my biological father. He left before I was even born, leaving my mother to raise me on her own. She managed to marry a nice stallion who became my father, though. That doesn't really matter for this story. The point is, he sent me a letter telling me... The letter said that while he wasn't planning to rejoin my life, he was sorry that he had left me and my mother the way he did. He hoped that I would have a happy life and that he had left behind another child that was now living in Ponyville, and my mother had no idea.
Huh. That's weird. So you have a sibling in Ponyville that you didn't know about?
That's exactly right.
So why aren't you out looking for them right now instead of telling me... Wait.
According to the letter, he said that you were the other foal he left behind, Scootaloo, which makes you my half-sister.
Huh.
Scootaloo?
Oh, it's been a long day.
Huh. Never seen her do that before. Is she okay? I think she just got overloaded. Let's get her to the couch. You feeling better?
I'm still just processing everything.
I did say it was a lot to take in.
It is. Just give me a minute here. How do we know the letter was genuine? Like, what if it's just someone trying to mess with us? After all the weirdness of my life, I wouldn't put it past someone to be pulling a prank or some cool joke.
Well, I have reason to believe this is genuine, but if you want, we can get it confirmed.
How would we do that?
Tomorrow, the three of us can go to the hospital and have them take some DNA samples to see if you two share a parent. If Shirley's okay with that, of course. It is a lot to accept without proof, so I'd appreciate that too.
Yeah, let's do that. It'd help my mind accept another new family member suddenly appearing from nowhere.
I would just like to say, though, that if this is true, that I have no problems with you being my little sister. It might be a little awkward since you've always been my student, but I've never had a sister before. I think it'd be nice.
I'm going to have the same issue. You've been my teacher for so long. How am I supposed to see you as anything else? Alright, Lightning. Recap time. Starlight has some crazy idea about me being some sort of pillar point to this dimension. And apparently Shirley is my sister. Lightning, we need to sleuth out the truth. This doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, I've met other versions of me, and not only were they so different from me, they weren't pillar points like me, nor did they have a Shirley as a sister. And I'm sure there are a lot more Scootaloos out there who aren't like me. Like maybe one where I'm a magician, or one that is fused with a monster, or one where I'm not as close to the girls like I am here. There's just so many possibilities. So, what does this actually make me? A pillar point like Starlight claims? Is Shirley my sister only because of that? Shouldn't the pillar point be even farther in our past and not it be me? Tell me what you think, Detective Blitz. Ah, yes, an inspiring deduction, Detective Blitz. I knew I could count on you for words of wisdom.
That night, no, not quite yet. Not everything is in place just yet. Soon, though, I'll make sure of that. So you just continue to live your life, young one. When the time is right, I'll pluck you, and this whole world will come crashing down.
The next day, I didn't think I'd be this nervous, but here I am.
I admit, I'm feeling goosebumps myself.
Why does it take so long? I just want to know already.
Good things come to those who wait.
I know better than that.
You still have to wait either way.
Ugh!
Well, hey there, Lightning. It looks like I'm your auntie now. It's nice to meet you.
Papa?
What's wrong, Scoots? You don't seem that happy about all of this.
I am happy Shirley is my sister. Really, I am. She found out because our dad sent her a letter saying that he left us behind. My dad, who is still alive out there, and even after all this time, he still doesn't want anything to do with me.
Oh, Scoots, no.
My dad never cared about me. Not even once. He knows about me, and he still doesn't care. You knew my dad, didn't you?
I had the unfortunate pleasure of knowing your father. Not very well, but he was around Firefly enough that I got to know him.
What was he like?
You want to know the truth?
Probably.
I never understood what Firefly saw in him, but apparently he made her feel like the most important mayor in the world. I never liked what he said or how he treated me, though. My time with Firefly grew limited because I started avoiding spending time with him. So I never got to see everything he did. Though I did notice that he really liked flirting with other mayors, but it didn't seem to faze Firefly. Then he got your mom pregnant, and she was convinced he would stay with her and help support her. Of course, he didn't. And when he left, I was there to try and pick up the pieces of the mare he left heartbroken. Your father wasn't anyone commendable or worth being in your life. He abandoned you both in your times of need.
Ponies can change, though.
Only if they want to. Rain changed because he wanted to. I don't think your father ever wanted to.
I guess you're right. Thank you for telling me.
I'm sorry I didn't have better news for you.
It's okay. At least I know now.
The next day,
the test results came back with interesting news, Scootaloo. According to the results, Sunset's theory about you absorbing magic from different dimensions does seem to be accurate. So today's testing will be focusing on why that's the case.
We've got a few tests in mind that will help determine exactly what is going on. We have a few theories, and these will test them. We've got one that'll test for dimensional anomalies, one for magic corruption, one for other beings in your conscious, one for magic constructs in your body, and one to see if you're
a dimensional pill point.
Uh-huh. Yeah. How'd you know?
I don't know. I just sorta had a magical feeling.
A magical feeling? Like what kind of feeling?
Like it just came to me just now. It kind of felt like it came from the same place I can absorb magic.
Huh. Well, I guess that's as good a place as any to start. Let's get testing.
Sounds good to me.
A couple of tests later.
Alright, Scoots, that's enough. We've got all the data we need. So what? That's it? That's all you need?
Yep, I think with this we'll find the answer you're looking for.
You think it's a pillar point thing, don't ya?
So far, all signs are pointing in that direction, but we need to go over the data to know for certain.
Well, I guess if that's all you need, I'll just head home then. Thanks for all the help, Scootaloo. We'll get back to you as soon as we can.
So, how'd the testing go?
You were right. I'm probably the pillar point of this dimension.
I'm not shocked to hear I was right, but it feels good to hear it said out loud.
How'd you know?
I told you, Scootaloo. I'm just more knowledgeable than either of them. And I want to share that with all of Equestria. To make it better for everyone. That's all I've ever wanted.
Well, I guess thanks for helping me figure that out. It at least puts my mind at rest knowing that.
Hey, what are friends for?
Whoa! Are you okay?
Kind of. I'll live at least, but... It's a side effect of the amulet I was wearing when I fought Twilight. Its magic came from another place of existence, and some of it is still inside of me. Because of the magic suppressor on my horn, I can't get rid of it either. So it reacts negatively inside my body, like this from time to time. There's nothing Twilight can do. I just have to deal with it.
I could drain what's left out of you.
What? You'd do that for me?
There's no harm in just draining it, right? Plus, it'd let me return the Fader for helping me.
Wow. Thank you, Scootaloo. That's so kind of you.
There! All of the remnant magic has left your body. Now you... Pfft. Wait, what?
Well, that worked out better than I could have hoped. Thanks, kid. You're a lifesaver. I owe you this one. Though, I'll have to pay you back later. For now, I've got to get out of here. The Amulet of God's Words. A powerful amulet that draws attention from the other worlds. Through it, you can gain control of the universe with just a few simple words. The words themselves do not contain magic, but rather command the magic around you to do the bidding of those words. Without a source of magic, the world has no power. So long as you say the right words, in the right way, with that source nearby, then you can bend the very universe to your whim. The last of this magic has left Starlight's body, and now it's left Scootaloo as well. Unless the dimensional barrier keeping that magic out is broken, then I cannot return. There is a small leak, though. Letting your words through a little. I'd use that power wisely.
Scootaloo! Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? No, I'm fine.
Starlight's long gone. There's no trace of her at all.
Did you see anything, Scootaloo? Did she do anything to you when she escaped? No, I didn't see anything. It's fine. We'll take care of things from here. You just go home and rest, Scoots. Not only did I help Starlight escape, now I'm hearing Tumblr again, after Discord explicitly closed them off. What an awful week. I just want to sleep forever. Goo? I suppose I shouldn't, though. Come here, Blitzy. Goo! It's the Hearthwarming Eve tomorrow. Your first one. I couldn't sleep through that. Kappa! Why did you lie? You should know better. You could be putting people at risk. I'm sure everything will be fine. Twilight beat Starlight once. She can do it again. Plus, hey, your dad will be here tomorrow. Won't that be exciting? You haven't been able to hang out with him in a while. Papu! So let's just get some rest for tonight. Tomorrow will be a busy day. Hearthwarming Eve is here once again.
Oh, good morning, Rumble. Happy Hearthwarming.
Happy Hearthwarming, Sandy. Is Scootaloo awake?
I'm afraid not. Her and Lightning are still asleep.
That's perfect then. Would it be alright if I use the kitchen?
Sure, what for?
I want to make a nice big breakfast for when they wake up.
Aw, that's sweet of you, Rumble.
I'll make some for you as well, of course.
You should definitely make extra then. We'll have more guests over soon.
Can do. Oh, Scoot, wake up.
You're in for a big surprise.
Good morning, sleepyhead. Breakfast is almost ready. I'm just cooking up the last few portions now.
Scoots, I take it you did not invite him over. Sweet of him to make you breakfast, though.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting him until later. Sandy must have let him in. Would have been nice to have a little warning, though.
Okay, this is strange. Scootaloo, can you hear me? Nod your head if the answer is yes, and do nothing if the answer is no.
I can hear you just fine. No one else can, though, so try not to make me look awkward in front of everyone, okay? It's hard enough listening to ponies when I got voices floating around in my head.
Hey, Scoots, your mane looks kinda awesome, even though it's not brushed out yet.
Yeah, well, even if that was true, it's not good to leave it that way. Besides, I'd rather have my hair combed for Rumble than leave it messy.
Where's your little foal? Hey, where's Lightning?
I put him in his crib before going to sleep. He'll probably wake up this soon. He's gonna be hungry. Oh, speaking of... Come on, Lightning. Let's go get breakfast. Yum, yum, yum. I'll get it. Guests? Most likely. I'll make some fresh pancakes then.
As good as it is to be able to speak to you again, Scootaloo, you're not even a little surprised to hear it all again? It's been a while after all.
Not really. I mean, Starlight's chaos magic came from Tumblr in the first place, so it makes sense that once I drained that magic that I'd hear you guys again. Hey, wait a minute. What about Raincatcher? What about him?
Hey, Scoots. Happy heartwarming.
It's good to see you again, Rain. Come in, come in.
Right.
That's a present for Lightning?
Yeah, I got one for him, you, and Sandy.
Oh, that was nice of you. Lightning's in the kitchen. We were just enjoying breakfast.
Is it okay if I join you?
Absolutely. Rumble made plenty for guests.
Rumble? Huh. Happy heartwarming, Rain. Oh, happy heartwarming, Sandy. Will your mother be joining us today? Maybe later. Right now she's spending time with her new cult friend. Oh, well, that's wonderful for her. She must be very happy. She seems happy enough. Hey Lightning, how you been?
Bop, 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 boo!
I'm not really sure how baby bonding works. I can't just, take you out for a beer or something. You're way too young.
Cuckoo! Maybe just start with giving him some breakfast.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's simple enough.
You might want to be careful. I think Raincatcher's jealous. Huh? What? Why would he be?
So, Rumble, how long have you known Scoots exactly? Oh, well, it's kind of hard to not at least know what the Kingdom Crusaders, you know. They kind of get into a lot of trouble when we were younger.
Gee, thanks.
But it was because of that I kind of started to admire the girls from afar. Scootaloo stood out to me, but I didn't really think anything about it for a long time. After she had Lightning, I started to notice that she looked even more beautiful than before. I realized how attracted to her I was, so I asked her out on a date.
And I was gonna turn him down, but Applebloom and Sweetbelle convinced me to give him a chance. And I'm glad I did.
How wonderful for you two.
Told you, Scootaloo. Okay, I think I'm seeing what you mean.
Well, breakfast was lovely, Rumble. Thank you for the meal. But now that it's over, let's all gather in the living room, shall we? It's Lightning's first heartwarming, after all. Oh, yeah, sure, presents.
You okay with Lightning opening his presents first? It is his first heartwarming.
Of course.
Look, Lightning, it's your first heartwarming present.
Does Lightning like Nightmare Moon stuff?
You should have seen him during Nightmare Night. He practically lit up during Luna's performance.
Well, I've never really gotten a baby a gift before, so I went with what I knew he liked from the last time I visited.
Oh, he loves it. You did good, Rain.
Thanks.
Rawr! 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 You might want to talk to Raincatcher in private. Hey, Rain, we need to talk.
Oh, okay.
Look, Rain, I need you to be honest with me here. Are you jealous of Rumble?
Jealous? What makes you think I'm jealous of him? All he's good for is flipping pancakes. No way am I jealous of him.
Yeah, okay, we definitely need to talk about this. Look, Rain, you can't be jealous of Rumble.
And why not?
Because you and I aren't dating. We're just friends.
You're the mother of my son. Doesn't that count for something?
And I will always recognize you as Lightning's father. But that doesn't mean you and I have to be anything other than friends.
Well, what if I don't want to be nothing but friends? You sure as hell didn't take my feelings into account when you decided to date again. Why did I even go to Manhattan if not to make sure you two had a better life when I got back?
Rain, I thought I explained this that night, but I guess I need to make this absolutely clear to you. I just don't feel the same way about that you feel about me. I can't see us being anything more than friends. Even though you're Lightning's father, you're not my husband. I'm sorry, but I don't want to get back into a relationship with you. Rain?
I'm going for a walk. Leave me alone.
And cue the existential sadness. You did the right thing, Scoots. I knew I had to tell him the truth. I was just hoping he'd take it a little better. I have no issue with him being a part of Lightning's life, but I don't want to date him.
Well done, Scoots. You broke his heart. I hope you're happy.
Look, it doesn't matter if he's changed. I know he has. I've seen it for myself. But you can't force someone to fall in love. You only end up miserable if you try. I learned that the hard way.
Hey, Scoots, everything all right? I noticed Rain left.
We had a small fight, and he decided to take a walk to cool off.
Oh, and what was the fight about?
He apparently still has feelings for me, and was getting jealous of us. So I pulled him aside to talk about it.
No?
Yeah.
How'd you feel about that?
I told him the truth. That I don't have feelings for him like that anymore.
So I don't have to worry about losing you to him?
Of course not, Rumble. I really like you as my cult friend. I can't think of anything I'd want to give this up.
I feel the same.
Now that the drama's out of the way, let's partake in more festivities. Honestly, that sounds good right now.
What sounds good?
Oh, let's return to opening presents. That'll take our minds off all this.
No, well, if that's the case. Now seems like a good time to give you my gift. Happy hearth-warming, Scoots.
Oh, Rumble, you didn't have to.
Of course I did. That's what cool friends are for.
You are so corny sometimes. Uh-huh? This is...
I thought you might like a change of wardrobe. Go ahead, try it on.
Huh. I like it. Thank you, Rumble.
I'm glad you like it.
Well, I've always been terrible at getting gifts for ponies. So I hope you won't be disappointed. It's nowhere near as good as yours.
Scoots, the important part isn't what you get, it's the thought put into it. No matter what you got me, I'm sure I'll still love it.
Say that after you open it then.
Ooh, is this a new stainless steel pan?
I asked the guy at the store what to get a chef, and that was his suggestion. I hope it's not terrible.
It's perfect, babe. The pan I've been using is really old now, so having a new one will be really handy. Thank you.
I'm just glad you like it. Now I'll go get the door. You gotta make sure Lightning's not getting into any trouble.
Sure thing.
Oh, hey, girls.
Hi, Scoots. Happy hearth-warming.
Happy hearth-warming. I see you two decided to get all dressed up today. It was Apple Bloom's idea.
I wanted to do something special with Sweetie, so I figured it'd be nice if we dressed up together.
So the eyeshadow and lipstick on her were your idea? Lipstick? I don't have any lipstick on... Oh, that lipstick. Yeah, that was her idea too.
We both got plans for the family this evening, so we went ahead and hung out for the morning. Look, she even got me a new medallion for my collar.
Isn't that her cutie mark?
Yeah, and?
You two are the least subtle, totally not a couple I've ever seen. A Lightning! Look what Annie Sweetie Belle got you. It's a plush. All your own. He is getting so spoiled with gifts today. Well, it is heartwarming after all. Happy heartwarming, Scoots. Oh, right. We're on speaking terms. What? Did you forget? Kinda. It's been a busy week. Well, seeing as I'm pretty much still trying to be a little bit nicer, I figured now would be a great time to use my vast fortune as a show of goodwill by getting you a present. Wasn't that nice of me? Don't mind her. That's just how she shows her affection. Hey, she had fair warning. Ta-da! The latest in toy technology, the Crystal Entertainment System. Diamond, isn't this a video game console? Of course! Isn't it the most perfect gift for a child? I knew you could never afford something like this. Lightning is only 9 months old. And he's still mastering basic movement. He's not going to understand how to play this. I really do appreciate the gesture, but I can't accept.
Sweet Celestia, is that a CES? Can I set it up right now? Can I, please?
Fine.
Yes!
Not a word. Oh, I wasn't going to say anything. That's the nice thing to do, right? But I am thinking things very loudly.
Your house is quite the busy place today, Sandy. Tell me about it, and we're still expecting at least 2 more guests.
It's always nice to have so many ponies around for the holidays, though. Makes everything so warm and friendly.
And noisy, for sure. Still, it's nice to have other adults around, too. So far, it's just been the kids showing up. We'll always be here to help if you need it, Sandy. So, how's Hearthwarming treating you two so far? We actually just got some wonderful news. It took some time, but...
We're having a baby!
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm happy for you two.
Sometime next year, Dinky will have a baby sister or brother. It's so wonderful.
I'm sure Lightning will be happy to have someone his age to play with as well. Did you think of any names yet?
We were kind of thinking Mesmer if it's a girl, and Arrow if it's a boy. Huh? Bah!
That thing is safe, right? It's just a simple living puppet enchantment, Sandy. Nothing to worry about. Okay, but it's not going to, explode if you touch it wrong, right? There are no components to the spell that can make it explode. It's just really creepy, okay?
Scootaloo, it's good to see you, darling. I'm glad you two could make it. I knew you guys get so busy. So it's just nice to see you again.
Warden, Jet said.
Derpy!
It's always nice to see you two again. The last letter I got from you two said you had some hopeful progress on your adoption plans. How'd that go?
Very well, actually. We've managed to find a new mother looking to have her newborn adopted, and we made plans to have the baby directly delivered to us.
We learned a lot from the last attempt, and we plan to be much better about receiving this one. That's wonderful. I'm really glad to hear you two are finally going to get your child you always wanted.
It's been a long time coming, but we're finally going to get to be parents. Cheerily! Is it true you're really Scootaloo's sister?
Oh, yes, girls. It's true. We were very surprised.
Wow, that must have been weird for you both. It kinda still is, but most of the shook has worn off now.
So, how's your housewarming been so far, Scootaloo?
A lot busier than I thought it was going to be. The house is getting very crowded. Just get a bigger house. Problem solved.
Well, it makes sense for it to be busy around here. I don't think you realize how much you've affected ponies' lives this year.
I mean, I guess it doesn't feel like I've done anything for other ponies, though. What about helping out with a win? Or finding godparents for Lightning? Or helping Diamond turn over a new leaf? Or getting a tasty new colt friend?
Not to mention all of the other events that you were either a part of or caused.
Okay, so I've done a few things this year. Jeez, get off my back.
There's my favorite kiddo.
I'm not going to be a kid for much longer, Dash.
You'll always be a kid to me, Scoots.
Aw, hello, Lightning. You look like you're enjoying yourself. Bop, bop, boo!
So, what's this I hear about you having a new girlfriend?
Rarity, don't embarrass me!
This true, Cube?
Well, I ain't saying it's untrue.
This is a wonderful home you have here, Sandy.
Yup.
Oh, thank you. It's an honor to have you two here, Your Majesties. Oh, please, Sandy. No need for formalities. We're here as friends, after all.
Yup.
Pinkie Pie has arrived! Now the real party starts!
Alright, time to get my groove on.
It's time for this party to get so wild it'll raise the dead!
Now, Hades, remember what Celestia said. You're here to socialize for friendship. Be on your best behavior.
You ponies have no sense of fun. Okay, there are definitely too many ponies here now.
I did not prepare enough food for this. Scoots, the trash is building up. Could you take it out?
Fine, sure.
Huh? Hey.
Hey yourself. Is this just going to be a sort of thing with us where we just stare awkwardly at each other every time we meet?
Oh, hopefully not.
So, had time to cool off?
Yeah, I definitely needed a walk. I wasn't thinking straight.
Well, I guess I could have found a better way to handle it too. But it was something that needed to be said.
Yeah, I kind of realize that now. I didn't understand why you didn't want to at least try getting back together with me. I'm at least ready to accept that now.
You didn't understand? You really didn't?
No, not really.
Do you want to be brutally honest about the reason then?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I get it, but...
You used me, Rain. You didn't hurt me. You broke me. And when my life was falling apart, you left me and only made things worse. There were days when I thought for sure you would ruin my life forever. And I don't want to ever go through that again.
Yeah, I really screwed up. That's why I came back, to actually apologize this time, because I really needed to. I was horrible to you, and it took me too long to realize I was. I mistook your kindness for forgiveness, and I thought you were giving me a second chance. I was wrong. It was wrong of me to assume that, and if you're still willing, I'd like to at least stay friends.
Well, I guess the least I can do is accept your apology. You should come inside. The party got kinda crazy while you were gone.
Sure, that sounds like fun.
Hearthwarming Eve. End. Hey, Rainbow Dash! Hey Squirt. Glad you caught me. I need to talk to you real quick. Oh, what's up, Dash? Celestia is sending us out on another world-saving errand. So the girls and I are heading out. We probably won't be back for a few days, so I just wanted to let you know before we left. Ah, gotcha. Well, I feel sorry for whoever tries to stand up against you guys. You've pretty much got bad guy whooping down to an art form. You got that right, Squirt. Alright, I'm off. Take care of things around here for me. Sure thing, Dash. Mom, I'm home.
Welcome home. How was school?
You know, the usual. Schoolwork, homework, catching up on my naps. How's Lightning been?
Playful and tired. Last I checked, he was napping in his crib.
Sounds like he had a fun day at least. Hey, buddy. You having fun there? Papa! Ooh, you're getting bigger every day, aren't you? Gapu! Come on, let's stretch your legs and let you play around for a bit. Ba! Yeah! Nya!
Huh?
Huh? Was that an earthquake? Ponyville's never had one before.
No, that didn't feel like an earthquake. We should get outside before the trembling gets worse.
Right.
What is that?
I don't know.
You know what it looks like to me? That looks like the end of the world.
Starlight, what are you doing here? Do you have something to do with this?
Don't be stupid. I told you already. I want to save Equestria, not destroy it. No, this is the work of something powerful, something dangerous, and it wants to rip Equestria apart. This isn't just at the end of the world. This is the end of existence. How could you possibly know that? I've seen this before. Twilight showed me a future that was devastated and barren, a world whose very existence was unraveling, and that energy over there feels exactly the same as the one I felt in that doomed future.
But Twilight prevented those futures. How could one be happening right now?
She didn't prevent them from ever happening. That's just her and her friends would stop them when they did happen.
So we're all right then. Rainbow Dash and her friends went to go stop this. Everything's gonna be fine.
I'm not so sure. This isn't normal magic. This is time magic. Whatever is over there isn't just affecting everything in this very moment. It's affecting everything in the entire timeline. A few months ago, when I was studying time travel, I noticed something strange going on. There were what appeared to be time glitches that would alter an item's destiny, appearance, or even a fundamental purpose. Before I could find the source, the glitches stopped appearing. I tried to recreate them, but I couldn't get them to appear. I thought my research on them was dead in the water. But it seems the source of the glitches have finally showed themselves. That much magic isn't going to change the timeline. It's going to rip it apart and destroy it. But that's impossible! The doctor fixed the timeline. None of this should be happening.
Well, I don't know who this doctor is, but do you see him around at the moment?
If this is his fix, he sure did a terrible job at it.
Okay, fine. So the problem is over there, and you want to save Equestria, right? So why aren't you going over there fighting them with girls?
Because I am saving Equestria. I'm right where I need to be, protecting the pillar point of this dimension.
But I'm not...
I put a tracking crystal in your saddlebag that would alert me if anything dangerous happened to you. And it started going crazy a moment ago.
What? You? Lightning, I don't think we're in Ponyville anymore.
Scootaloo, dinner's ready.
What? That voice. It can't be.
Huh? Ah, there you two are. Would you help set up the table? Whoa. You okay? You look like you've seen a ghost. You're really pale. Are you feeling all right? Well, you don't have a fever. Is something wrong with Lightning? No, he's as cheerful as ever. Oh. Was it a nightmare? Everything's all right, Scoots. I'm here. There. Are you sure you're all right? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just having a moment. Well, if you need to talk, you know I'm here for you. Your mother will be home soon, too. She'd be willing to help as well.
Wait, what?
I'm home. Ooh, dinner smells wonderful. Hey, sweetheart, how's work? Oh, you know, stressful as usual, but I manage. Aw, well, I made a nice home-cooked meal to relax your troubles away. You're too good to me.
Huh?
Is she okay? I swear, I never know what is going on with that child. You feeling all right?
Yeah, sorry. I was just, I don't know, overwhelmed, I guess.
By what exactly?
It's complicated. I'm kind of used to complicated at this point. I guess I don't mind telling you, but, could we have dinner first? It'd help clear my head.
I guess that's fine, but I'm worried about you. You're acting stranger than you usually do. Wait, you're not pregnant again, are you?
What? No, of course not!
Oh, thanks, Celestia.
Okay, Scoots, stay calm. It's just dinner. Just a homemade meal from your mother who has been dead for years. Sure, you always dreamed of having this again, but just stay calm. It'll taste fine, so just eat it slowly. Huh?
Okay, seriously, what's wrong now?
It's just so good!
You're seriously starting to scare me now, kiddo. So, are you going to tell me what's wrong? Your mother and I are really worried.
Okay, can't stall it any longer, I suppose. So, what would you say if, hypothetically, I was actually a Scootaloo who came from a timeline where you died of cancer, and I lived in Ponyville with Sandy as my adopted mother?
I'd ask, what drugs are you taking and where can I get some?
Mom, I'm being serious!
So am I. Those sound great.
Ugh.
Is that what's been bothering you? A dream about how different your life could have been? I mean, sure, I did have that cancer scare so many years ago, but I get checked regularly and it hasn't come back. There's nothing to worry about.
I'm just so confused about everything.
Here, tell you what, why don't the three of us spend the day together tomorrow? Do something fun and take your mind off of this.
I'd like that.
With all this happening, what about your other relationships like Rumble, the CMC, Diamond Tiara?
I don't know.
Scootaloo, I hate to rain on your parade, but are you sure this isn't a trap? It's your wildest dream come true, but doesn't it seem a little too good to be true?
I don't know, okay? I don't know anything about this world. I just showed up and everything is perfect, and it feels so wrong, but...
As good as this all may seem, you need to remember that this isn't real, or at least not your timeline.
I know everything is wrong, but can't I just enjoy one day of this? I just want to spend one day with my mom before all of this goes away.
You should go to the theme park. That'll be fun.
All ready for our big day out?
Yeah. Just forgive me if you've explained this before. But what's with the balloons?
Oh, I've explained it before, but basically they ensure my safety in Cloudsdale. I can walk on hard clouds just like every pony else, but there are still a lot of areas with soft clouds. The balloons give me a safety net to get back onto the hard clouds, or if I fall off completely, then I'll just gently float to the ground.
Huh, naturally makes a lot of sense.
Come on, let's go drop Lightning off at his babysitter's so we can have our day of fun.
Oh, of course. His babysitter, who I totally know and have all the trust in the world of. Oh my gosh! Hi, Firefly! What can I do for you?
Hey, surprise. We were hoping you'd be willing to take Lightning off our hoofs today so we could have a family day.
I'd love to! He's the best baby ever! A flying Pinkie Pie? Now, that's a terrifying thought. You'll take really good care of him, right? Of course! I'm super careful with babies. You're certain? Absolutely, positively. You have the surprise guarantee or your money back. Why am I not comforted?
Come on, Scoots. The park isn't far from here.
So, where are we going exactly?
Why, to the most fun place in Cloudsdale, of course. The one and only Wonder World!
You know, I thought you were scared of heights.
Living in Cloudsdale helps to build up a tolerance for them.
I suppose it'd have to. So, Wonder World, a Wonderbolt's theme park?
Well, they're the main sponsors and are the mascots of the park, but they do more than just Wonderbolt stuff.
So it's a Wonderbolt theme park?
Yeah, pretty much.
But why here? I thought you and the Wonderbolts were, you know.
Well, it's true that the Wonderbolts and I had a falling out, but I can still enjoy a theme park on its own merits, can't I? And it's not like I'll run into any of them while I'm here. They have to announce appearances in advance, so we can still just have a family day without worry. Besides, they just built the new coaster I've been itching to try. You never did lose your daredevil streak. You love it! There it is! The Rainbow Coaster! I've been looking so forward to this.
Rainbow Dash?
Yep, she's the newest up-and-coming Wonderbolt and defender of Equestria. She's going down in the history books for sure. Come on, let's get in line before it gets longer. I want to see how good the successor of my legacy is.
Successor?
Firefly's ride used to be in this spot.
Oh. Woohoo!
And then I said, Oatmeal, are you crazy? That was a good day. It was absolutely perfect. What did you think, Scoots?
It was more than I could have ever asked for.
That's what I like to hear. Now we just need to pick up Lightning and we can turn in for the night.
Hey guys, perfect timing. I just finished giving Blitzy a bath.
Well, you two look like you had a fun day.
It was the best. Blitzy is so much fun to babysit. I can't wait to do it again. Gaboo.
Sleep well, Scoots.
I will. Night, Mom.
Did you like it at the theme park, Scootaloo?
Yeah. I liked it a lot. It was more fun than I can remember.
Okay, Scootaloo, you've had your fun, but your world is still in danger, and I bet your real family and friends must really miss you.
Okay, so I get what you're saying. My world was ending, apparently, and I don't know what happened to it. But was that any of my fault? I'm not a defender of Equestria, like Twilight and her friends. Sure, I've been called a pillar point or whatever, and I could kind of absorb some magic, but that didn't mean I was savior of the universe or something.
So this is the end of the world, huh? Was there supposed to be a downside somewhere?
Would it just be so wrong if I just wanted to stay here?
That's some dangerous thinking there, kid. With thoughts like that, you're gonna let the whole universe be destroyed.
Starlight, how did you get here?
Same way you did, by using magic to avoid being erased and rewritten, though you did it a lot more unintentionally than I did.
What? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Pillar point, remember? Anyway, that's not important right now. What is important right now is fixing the timeline, and I can't do that without your help.
Look, I don't know what you want from me. I know this isn't my normal world, but it's amazing here. So what's wrong with me staying here? It's not my job to save Equestria. Nothing would change if I stayed here.
You really don't know what's going on here, or how important you are?
Of course I don't. Everything is just kind of happening, and I'm stuck in the middle of it all.
Well, here's the most important part you need to understand. This isn't a different dimension like one of those Tumblr worlds you get messages from or can visit. This is an altered timeline caused by the universe being destroyed. And the universe is still being destroyed. If we don't do anything about it soon, this little paradise of yours, it'll be destroyed too, with everyone in it, including you.
And just why exactly should I believe you?
What? Haven't I proven my trustworthiness by now?
Your whole thing is manipulating ponies. You tricked an entire village into giving up their talents. You tried to change time to punish Twilight. Then you manipulated Tumblr to try and kill her. Then you manipulated me into freeing you from prison. You have given me no reason to trust you.
Huh, I didn't know you knew my legacy. I'm honored. Still, your worries are justified at the least. Come here and look out the window. Look past the clouds, at Equestria down there. Those time distortions look familiar to you, don't they? I really do wish this was one of my schemes, but no. The universe is at stake here, Scoots, and I really do need your help to save it. So, you ready to help me save the world now?
Do I even have a choice?
Do you want everyone to die? You're gonna die either way, so why not stay and die happy with your mom? Look, I can't save the universe without you, and maybe you'd be okay with dying, but I'm not. We're running out of time here, so if you're going to willingly help me or not, you need to make up your mind now.
It's not fair. I finally have the life I've dreamed of, and you're asking me to throw it away. It's not fair.
Ugh, I'll at least give you enough time to say goodbye, okay? That way you can at least leave here on your terms. Besides, it's better to have gotten to say goodbye than leave things left unsaid. Remember, you're doing this to save everyone's hopes and dreams. Oh, hey kiddo, is something wrong? I recommend making it short and sweet. You say you love them and a brief hug. Do any more than that and you'll never want to leave.
Mom, there's something I need to say, and I need you to hear all of it before you say anything. I met a boy I like, you know? He's nice. He treats me right. He's focused on his goals. He already has a job, you know? Between him and his older brother, he's the responsible one. Being around him makes me smile, and I feel really good about him. And I almost didn't give him a chance because it's stupid. There was another guy I met. He used my trust to get close to me, and I had a kid with him. I can't imagine you would have been proud of me for that. I didn't know any better. He was cute and charming, he said all the right things, but in the end he only wanted me for my body. I was just a joke to him, and a way to raise his street cred. He bred me, then tossed me aside to watch my life fall to shambles. And he showed up in my life again, though. I tried to make amends, and he tried to make amends. I'm pretty sure he still has feelings for me, the idiot. But I don't love him that way, and I don't think I ever could. He hurt me too badly. He wasn't there for me when I needed him, but my friends were. Sweetie Belle and Apple Bloom stayed by my side and helped me through the bad times. I don't know what I would have done without them. Sandy, too. I put her through hell, and I don't think I ever apologized to her for it. I wonder if she knows just how much I love and appreciate her for putting up with me, and for accepting me as her own after what happened. I don't think I was ever going to have a proper home again. And even if I wasn't right away, she found in her heart to love me and give me one. Lightning Blitz is so hard to explain. You probably understand, though. He means so much to me. I don't know what was going to happen while I was pregnant. All I knew was I love my little baby so much, and when I held him in my arms, he meant everything to me. He still means everything to me. I had this moment in my life where everything was going wrong. I lost everything. I lost you, my home, my friends, and the only thing I had left was myself and my baby. And I haven't been the best kid. I haven't been the smartest or the kindest. I've gotten into trouble, and I didn't even try to be better. I've caused mayhem in the town, made Sandy's life hell, and I've almost died twice. I can't even claim that I tried to be the best I could be, because that just isn't true. But I just wanted you to be proud of me, Mom. I wanted to see you again, to hear you again, to know that despite everything that you'd be there for me. And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I haven't been the daughter you wanted me to grow up to be. I'm sorry that I've made so many stupid decisions. I'm sorry I couldn't be better. I'm sorry that I didn't learn from your mistakes. I'm sorry.
Scootaloo, I never expected you to be anything in particular. I promised myself I would let you grow up to be the mare you wanted to be. And I couldn't be any prouder of the pony you've become. You're the best daughter I could have asked for, Scootaloo. I love you, and I always will. So, got everything you needed to say out?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Good. Now go grab your son so we can head out. First things first, we've got to find the cause of this mess. If I know the universe as well as I think I do, I'd wager it's someone with too much ego, power, and time on his hooves that thinks he knows better than the rest of his mortals.
Just how exactly are the two of us going to stop some pony like that?
Don't worry. Finding him is the hard part. Once we do, I'm sure I'll think of something to stop him.
You don't know how to stop him yet?
Relax, this should be easy for me. Dealing with time and space, being in flux, will be harder than him. If I can teleport to where he is in this unraveling yarn ball of timeline, then we're set.
This isn't going to be dangerous, right? I need to think of Lightning's safety.
Don't worry, I'm like 80% sure this won't kill us on arrival. There's even a 60% chance we won't be maimed and lose several limbs.
Wait, suddenly I'm not ready to go. Let's just stay here.
Too late, time for an adventure. Motherly Scootaloo Finale, Part 2. Huh? Well, hi there. Haven't seen you before.
Hi. You're not who I was expecting to see.
Well, you were laying in the middle of the road. Who were you expecting?
I shouldn't say expecting Starlight since she's an evil and on the run. Just expecting a friend. You haven't seen a pink unicorn with purple hair wearing a cloak, have you?
Can't say I've seen anyone like that. Though, you look familiar. Have we met before?
I don't think so. Or at least I don't remember you if we have.
Oh, well, let me introduce myself then. My name's Arrow.
Nice to meet you. I'm Scootaloo.
Oh, that's weird. I know Scootaloo too. Just look like her.
Oh, really? Uh-oh.
Yeah, Scootaloo must just look alike or something, 'cause the Scoots I know has pink hair like you, a pink jacket like you, blue lightning hairpin. In fact, the only part of her you don't look like is you're much younger than she is. She even has a red and orange son named Lightning Blitz, and he looks just like your little brother. What's the little guy's name anyway?
Don't say Lightning Blitz. Don't say Lightning Blitz. Don't say Lightning Blitz. His name is, Thunder Flash.
Thunder Flash?
Yep, that is his name. That's a good name, right?
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Nice to meet you, Scootaloo and Thunder Flash.
Sorry, just roll with it for now, okay?
So, you said you were expecting a friend.
Yeah, I have no idea where they went, though.
I could help you if you want.
Really?
Yeah, I go 3 times today while the house is being fumigated. It's a nice day out. Why don't we start with the park? Lots of ponies are there today. Maybe a friend is too.
Sure, that sounds as reasonable as any other place.
Oh, hey, I see a few of my classmates.
Maybe they've seen my friend.
My friend there on the swing, that's Sugar Surprise.
Sugar Surprise? Oh my gosh, you're someone new! Hi there, I'm Sugar Surprise. What's your name? You wouldn't happen to be Pinky's kid, would you?
How'd you know? Are you psychic? Can you read our fortunes?
Just a lucky guess.
That's fair. Sugar's just as hyper and energetic as her mom. Maybe even more so. Sugar, this is my new friend Scooter. Scooter!
Scooter? You know, so, doesn't get confusing.
Oh, makes sense. Sugar, this is my new friend Scooter. She's looking for one of her friends. Pink unicorn, purple hair, brown cloak. Have you seen him?
I ship it! What? Can't say I have seen him. Maybe Snowcone or Songbird have.
Snowcone, Songbird.
Oh, hello, Arrow.
I just wanted to introduce my new friend Scooter.
Huh? Hi. Hello, it's nice to meet you.
Huh. We're looking for a friend, and I was wondering if you've seen him.
Pink unicorn, purple hair, brown cloak? I can't say I've seen anyone like that. I'm sorry.
Why are you introducing your friend like that? You make it sound like you barely know her. Descriptions are better off to go than names. Haven't you watched a detective show? I read detective books, not shows. Besides, do they really solve the cases like that way? Nah, I don't know. I just skip to the ending or fall asleep.
I smell a story here, boys and girls!
Hey, Gazette, have you seen
Purple mane, pink unicorn wrapped in a paper bag cloak? What is she to you? Friend, next door neighbor, cousin, lover? Wait, what? Lover? Aha! So you admit it. What? No, that's not what I said at all. Besides, I have a cold friend. That's just what the establishment wants you to think. You're trying to escape the clutches of the heteronormative oppression in your city. Or maybe Johnny Law himself. What? Tell me, baby, is this true? Are your mothers on the run from some evil organization bent on destroying the world and their love? Goo! You heard it first here, folks. Lesbian outlaws on the run, spotted in Ponyville.
Is she always like this?
Not to rain on your story, Gazette, but I think she means Starlight Glimmer.
Miss Great and Powerful's gal?
Nah, I got no time for small love triangles. I'm here to report big news. You should see if Starfall Sparkle knows. Her mother is the princess, so she keeps track of Starlight if she's in town.
Thanks, lovely. That would have made a great story, though. Even I would read it.
Wait, is Starlight evil anymore?
I hear she used to be a long time ago, and she still kind of is, but no one tries to arrest her, 'cause every time they've tried, they've failed. But she hasn't caused any trouble recently, so they just keep an eye on her.
That sounds exactly like her, actually.
Anyway, Starfall's next, and she's sorta weird.
How so?
Like, she can't hold stuff with her hoops and writes with her mouth. But my sister visits her sometimes and says she's just sick or something. I don't really know, but I try to be nice with her anyway.
Oh, huh. That is kind of weird.
Hiya, Starfall. Can we talk for a moment?
Huh? Oh, sure.
My friend Scoots, no relation to Scootaloo, was wondering if Starlight Glimmer had been around.
Starlight? No, I'm pretty sure she hasn't been around.
You are?
Yeah, my mom still has a protection spell on me, so if Starlight or any of her magic went near me, she'd...
Where is she? You can't hide from me, Starlight!
Wait, you're not Starlight.
Mom, what are you doing?
I'm just here to protect you, sweetie. Your protection magic went off and
you just vaporized my favorite reading tree!
I'm sorry,
And Starlight's not even here! Why would it even go off? You just show up out of nowhere and blast the first thing you see.
That's not what
Why do you think this... Why do you do this to me? You don't think it's hard enough being me. You have to go and make my life harder for me, too.
But
Just go, before you embarrass me even more.
I'm sorry. I'll leave you alone. You okay, Starfall?
That was too close.
Yeah, I'll be okay. Either way, Starlight's not being around here. If she's in town, you'll have to look elsewhere.
That's probably a good idea. Come on, Scoots. I've got another place I know we can look.
Yeah, sure thing.
One walk into town later.
The town really hasn't changed much, despite me being here in the future. All this time and space travel stuff is weird.
Here we are. We should ask around Sugar Corner. If Starlight's been in town, I'm sure some pony here would have seen her.
Is Pinkie Pie working here today?
No idea. She just kind of does her own thing, her own pace.
Yeah, sounds like her.
This place is pretty special to me. I had my first date here not too long ago. I remember it as if it was yesterday. Me, glitter, 2 milkshakes.
Certainly sounds romantic.
We sat right over at that very Dinky!
What are we hiding from?
Shh, that's my brother. I want to surprise her.
Why?
She's the reason I have to be outside since I can't play video games today.
Video games? You've been mulling over these notes on the whole day. Aren't you going to at least have your Danish before it gets stale? There's got to be a reason the concoction failed. Too much compound A? Too little? Maybe I'll let it boil too long. Dinky! You won't get any closer to a resolution by stressing yourself out. Everything just seems to stress me out lately. Take it slow, you'll figure it out. You can go back to it when you have a clearer mind. Yeah, you might be right.
Hey! Arrow! Have you seen Starlight Glimmer around?
No, Lily and I have been alone here all day, making use of the quiet to help me figure out why my experiment attracted those parasprites.
Is that a Danish?
You can take it if you leave. No one's seen Starlight.
We got free Danish, though. Are you sure she's even in town?
No, but if I know her, wherever I am is where she's going to appear.
Wait, what's that?
What?
I knew I wasn't wrong. You were in town. What do you think you're doing going near my daughter?
Ha! It seems like some things don't change. Even in the future, you're as self-righteous and prentice as ever, and you wonder why I hate you.
Come on, Scoots, it's time to go.
Oh, you're leaving already? Seems like it. Sorry I couldn't stay longer, Arrow.
Will I ever see you again?
Probably sooner than you think. Though at the same time, not the same way you think.
What?
Nothing. You have a good life, Arrow.
Bye, mysterious lady. Bye, baby. I wonder who those two mysterious were.
Hey, Arrow.
Oh, hi, Scootaloo. Hi, Lightning Blitz. Did any of that seem familiar to you?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Huh? Ugh. Where the heck are we now? Oh no. What? What happened to my hoof?
Hold on a sec, Twi. I think someone from Equestria wandered across the mirror.
Wait, really?
Sure looks like it.
I can't help but feel like I'm doing this wrong.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to be from Equestria, would you?
Yeah, how'd you know?
Wasn't too hard to guess. You're kind of far from the mirror, though. How'd you get all the way over here?
It's a long story. I'm just trying to get used to walking.
Yeah, that can take a while to get used to. Why don't you join us for lunch? You can tell us what happened and maybe we can help?
I'd really appreciate that. Thank you.
So you're a Scootaloo from another dimension trying to save the world?
And you had a kid at such a young age? That about sums it up, yeah.
Well, you're certainly welcome to hang with us while you wait for Starlight to come find you.
This'll be a good time for Sapphire to interact with more kids her age, too, aside from Amber. You know, Lightning hasn't had anyone his age to play with yet, either.
Papa? Gaboo?
I think it'll be good for the both of them.
So, saving the world, huh? Sounds rough.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what the point of all this hopping around is for. At least that's what Starlight keeps saying. Scootaloo and Starlight? That's an interesting pair. I don't even know if those two know each other over here. I certainly didn't expect it. She keeps calling me this pillar point and that'll save the world somehow.
What's a pillar point?
Heck if I know. I'm just along for the ride at this point.
I wonder if Twilight's heard of them.
Speaking of interesting pairs, you and Twilight, huh? In my world, she got married to Big Mac. What? Big Mac? No way, you're kidding. What?
I mean, he's still red. Does that count?
Yeah. What? Oh. Huh? Ba. Yeah?
Huh? The babies are missing!
What? Let's split up.
Yeah.
Lightning, where are you? Lightning!
Wee.
Have you seen Sapphire? She's blue, she's got blue hair, and she's wearing a purple baby grow.
Can't say I've seen her.
Wee! Babaya! Oh my god! Goo! Wow!
Wait, I think I hear them. This way!
Lightning!
Oh, thanks, Celestia, you're alright.
Saf!
We're so sorry about this. Saf has magic for some reason, and she gets a little out of control.
It's fine, really. I'm just glad they're both safe.
Well, you look like you've had quite the adventure.
Yeah! Why do you keep doing that? Can't you just teleport us together like a normal pony?
Hey, I'd like to see you do better. Looks like your ride is here.
Seems so. Thanks for keeping me company.
Will we see you again?
I don't know, maybe.
We need to save the universe first. We can figure that out later. Well, hey, maybe we can figure something out on our end, too.
That sounds like a lot of fun, actually. Thanks for everything, you two.
In yet another human world.
Ah, Starlight, there you are.
That was our roughest teleport yet. I think things are getting more unstable.
Why exactly is it so hard to teleport us home?
I could explain, but I don't think you'd understand.
Who's there? What?
You. You are. You're not my mom. Sorry to say, I've never been a mother, and my companion isn't specifically your mother either.
She kinda looks like Sunset Shimmer. Do you think her mother is the sunset somewhere in this world?
Where are they? Look, we're not even from this dimension. We have no idea where your mother is, so just go away. Another dead end, but I'm closing in.
What was that?
I don't know, but whatever it was incredibly dangerous. It's not what we're looking for, so we're going to leave it alone.
Are you sure?
Very.
Why are they always chasing me?
Goo!
Ah!
Holy Father, grant my blade your blessing so that I may smite this demon. You're not a demon.
Nope. I'm just a pony. A pony and her baby. Plain as can be. Ha ha ha.
A talking pony. How weird.
Yeah. Been hearing that a lot today. But, my name's Scootaloo. What's yours?
Elena. Elena Sinclair.
Nice to meet you, Elena. So, are demons common around here?
No. Demons are actually pretty rare. In fact, I'm surprised one attacked in broad daylight like that. Must have wanted something from you. My magic?
No idea what that could be.
We should get you to safety for now. I sense one more demon in town.
Well, I actually need to wait for a friend to find me.
Worry not. The church will protect you until they arrive.
Is this your home?
It's a sanctuary, where when I am weary from my travels or need forgiveness for my sins, the church is always open.
Huh? So, anything fun to do around here while we wait?
I'm sorry. Fun?
Yeah, like a game or something.
You don't have much fun, do you? I have not had time for games. The last 6 years of my life were dedicated to the church and my studies. I could not be a paladin today without them.
So you really never had any time to yourself?
Goo! Gaboo!
Scoots, are you here?
Oh, Starlight, I'm over.
Demon! Demon? Where? It may be faint, but I sense evil in you. Evil I only feel from demons.
Wait, from Starlight?
Oh, that. Yeah, I can be pretty evil. I'm not here to cause harm, though. I'm just here to pick up my friend. You will not! If you are truly a demon in disguise, you will not leave here alive.
Starlight!
What? She started it. What was that? I've never seen magic like that before.
Elena, I'm so sorry. Starlight can be a bit rash, but she's mostly a good person.
Stop glaring at me already. I do not trust her.
That's fine. I'm not really from this world anyway, and she's here to take me home.
I had a feeling, but I can sense her soul. She is wicked.
Maybe so, but she's my only way home right now.
Before you go, I'd like to do something for you.
Oh? Huh? What is this?
A small protection charm. If you're in danger, it should help you keep safe.
Oh, thank you.
Can we go now?
Oh, sure thing. Thank you for the help, Elena.
I'm always at your service. Pfft. May God watch over your journey and lead you to safety.
Huh? Where are we now?
Welcome, Scootaloo,
Huh?
to your new home. It seems that you are all that is left now, the only thing holding this dimension together.
And just who are you exactly?
I am your creator. I am Cronus. I know everything. I am everything. And you are the only thing standing between me and creating a new world.
I'm not stopping you from anything. I just wanted to get back home.
Well, you made it back to what's left, which is what brings me to you. As the pillar point of this dimension, I cannot cleanse this one until you are out of my way. I could simply destroy you, but the ramifications such actions could have on this plane of existence would be messy. So, I figured we could strike a deal. You and I both seem to regret the choices we've made throughout our existences, wouldn't you agree? Your life has been a struggle and could strongly benefit from a fresh start. So, in exchange for your cooperation, I will erase your previous life and give you one much more satisfying.
Erase my previous life? But
Just think about it. You'll have your parents back. All of the sorrow that plagues your mind will be no more. You will be treated with love and respect. To have others step all over you will become a thing of the past. And no worthless child you never wanted weighing you down and burdening you. You'll be living the life you've always wanted. All this, and all you have to do is say yes.
no. You're right. My life has been far from perfect, but it's mine. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world.
And you're sure about that?
Yeah, I just want my world back.
A shame. This could have been so much easier, but if this is your choice, then so be it!
You alright? right, kid?
Yeah, I think so.
An aunt steps up before me. How did you survive my destruction?
Kind of been away for a while. I came back to stop you, of course.
Well, I'd like to see you try then!
Oh, he's a lot stronger than I thought. I can't keep this up for long. Hey, kid!
Huh?
I really hate admitting this, but I'm pretty sure you're the only one who has a chance of stopping this guy.
What? Me?
Yeah, you. You remember everything I said about you being able to absorb otherworldly power, right?
Yeah.
Well, you're looking at a huge source of it right now! And unless you want a destroyed world on your hooves, you're going to have to absorb his power, and quick.
But I've never absorbed from someone as powerful as him. I mean, isn't he basically God?
We don't have time to think about it! If you want to save everyone, you need to do this now!
Oh no, you don't! I created you! You will not stop me from birthing a new world! Just die already!
Looks like you just stopped the end of the world, kid. Good work. I couldn't have done better myself.
Really? We did it? This is the same world as before? Not a new one?
As far as I can tell, everything's the same. Oh, and by the way, I believe this is yours.
Lightning! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
Well, now that the universe has been saved and all of reality isn't about to crumble under our hooves, I think it's about time I made my way out.
Starlight, wait!
Hmm?
You know, I may have thought you were some evil tyrant out to destroy the world, but I guess I was wrong. You really are a good pony.
I once dragged a pony out in front of my congregation for disobeying me, and murdered him in cold blood just so they would know what happens if they ever crossed me. But hey, I do appreciate the sentiment, at least. Have a good life, Scootaloo.
I was hanging out with someone really dangerous, wasn't I?
Remember the time we were standing on the rooftop? You shone as bright as the city before us. Now tell me you feel it, tell me you know it, tell me you're cold and tell me I'm water, and you just keep drowning. Days of thunder I hear, they come when you're near. Why must all that I touch always fall into dust? We are fluid like the ocean waters, but you only crave for solid ground. is the comfort I can offer. Just this once for the city before us.
2 years have passed since I apparently saved all of reality, and things have been relatively quiet since then. I mean, monsters still try to destroy the world every other week, but I did say relatively. Twilight and Sunset looked me over shortly after I got back, and the magic I had obtained as a pillar point was completely gone. Turns out, once you've absorbed enough magic to stabilize a dimension, you just go back to being an ordinary pony. I don't pretend to understand how any of that worked. But things have calmed down significantly, and life has returned normal to me. Though, as normal as a 16-year-old mother can be, I suppose. Lightning's growing up healthy, and is finally learning how to talk properly. His first word was mush, meaning mashed potatoes, his favorite food. Things with Rumble have been going well. We've been dating for 2 years now, and he's an absolute sweetheart the entire time. I don't know, it might actually last. It's kind of scary to think about being with only one pony the rest of your life, but at the same time, it also makes me kind of happy. Sweetie Bella's actually started on her music career, and I'm pretty happy for her. She's been taking more and more trips out of town lately, and it's easy to miss her when she's gone, but she looks so happy singing in front of every pony. Apple Bloom has finally started working full-time on the family farm. She wasn't sure if it would be for her at first. But with her talent for construction, she's been coming up with all sorts of creative ways to harvest the apples more efficiently. I think she's got a bright future ahead of her. Diamond Sierra and Silver Spoon got married. Not that it was a surprise, but they made a huge spectacle in front of the whole town. Things are still weird with them, but what can you do? At least they treat Lightning well and keep showering him with gifts. I just hope he doesn't grow up spoiled. Sandy has been trying her hoof in the dating pool, but no one is really standing out for her. They're nice enough ponies, but she just hasn't felt like anywhere the one for her. She says it doesn't bother her much, that she'll find someone when the time is right. I wonder how truthful she's being about that. Rumble gained a niece last year. Blossom Fourth gave birth to a precious little girl they named Moonsong. I never thought Thunderlane would want to be a father with his lifestyle, but he seems dedicated to his little girl. Hasn't given up the lifestyle either, but hey, as long as he raises a happy family. As for Rumble himself, he did so well at his job he got promoted to head chef, and is doing incredibly well for himself. He doesn't intend to stay at the same restaurant forever, but the experience he's gaining is invaluable. I'm sure it'll be amazing in no time. Shirley and I have been getting along fairly well. It was easier once I actually graduated from school, though it's still awkward since I mostly think of her as my teacher. We got a lot of catching up to do as sisters, but we got plenty of time for it. There's no point in forcing it. Derpy gave birth to a healthy little boy named Arrow. He's pretty adorable, and I bet once he's a little older, he'd make a good friend for Lightning to play with. I'm glad he's getting more kids around his age to socialize with. Speaking of, Jet Set and Uppercrust finally adopted a little foal of their very own. They finally found a mare who didn't want her child, and they managed to find a beautiful little filly to call their own. Their little Maybumonde, or Mabel for short. I haven't heard from Starlight since we got back, though rumor has it she's been spotted with a certain traveling show mare. She's still eluding custody despite this, though, so I have no idea if the rumors are true or not. Rain and I have been getting along fine for the most part. Things are still kind of awkward, and I'm not sure how long it'll take for things to not be awkward. He's still Lightning's father, though, and if he can be a positive influence on him, then I'd prefer that. At least he's not being bad anymore. Though it is weird seeing him with Sweetie Belle from another dimension. Apparently the two have been dating for some time now, and it's weird to think about. That was made possible thanks to the boundaries of interdimensional travel finally being relaxed. With Cronus defeated, the threat to our universe is gone, so Discord had lightened up the restrictions on it. Ponies can come and go from the other universes now. So, you just have to want to go, and if that dimension is open, you can. The ones who come to our universe Have Discord discreetly keeping an eye on them not to cause mischief like Cronus did. But so far, no one has caused any issues with the casual dimension hopping. At least it's not my problem anymore. I wasn't built for saving the world. It takes a lot out of Pony. I just leave it to the experts now, like Twilight and her friends. They're old hat at that sort of thing. For now, though, Lightning's my main priority, and I'm happy with how happy he's been growing up just fine. He's a little bundle of energy, constantly running around or flying, and it can be really difficult keeping up with him. I swear I used to be able to keep up with him, but I feel like having a kid sapped me all of my stamina. I guess that's what it means to be a parent, though. And I'm just thankful I'm not the only one taking care of him. Sandy's always there to help me, as are my friends and even his father. He's taken a liking to Rumble as well, which is good. I don't know what I'd do if he didn't like him. Still, I know that this is just the start of my adventure of being a mother. Most of all, I'm happy the awful things are behind me. The struggles, the bullying, the lawsuits, the magic, the villains. While I could handle it as it happened, I'm glad I'm not dealing with it anymore. It's hard enough just raising my kid. And I know I'll continue to be a good mother. No matter what happens in my life, I'll be ready for it. And I'll be there for my son every step of the way as he goes on his own adventures as well.